We're not sure if Tessa Blanchard said it with a hard R, but she certainly got a hard reaction last night when she wrestled at TNA Genesis. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling. Tessa Blanchard made her return. She wrestled her first match in TNA for 5 years. And it's actually seems crazy that she's not wrestled in TNA for 5 years. I actually had to fact check that to make sure it was legit, but apparently, yes, it has been 5 years since Tessa Blanchard wrestled in TNA. And I mean, for anybody that doesn't know their history, she actually was the world champion before she left and walked out or got fired or whatnot, went back to Mexico. So yeah, kind of crazy that she went from being world champion to not wrestling it for 5 years in the company, but she was back. She took on Jordynne Grace at TNA Genesis. I believe it's Jordynne Grace's last match. She's leaving with the company. I would imagine she'll appear sometime soon with WWE. We've seen her anyway appear on multiple NXT shows. So yeah, for me, I reckon that she will go straight to NXT. And I mean, if I think the NXT women's roster's too overbloated anyway, but you know what? Why they feel the need to add Jordynne Grace to the roster, I don't know. Looks more like a Triple H hire than a Shawn Michaels hire. But here, I'm sure Triple H can't wait to get his hands on her. Either Raw or SmackDown is what it is. But the fans, they were getting their verbal hands on Tessa Blanchard. They were letting her know that they don't forgive. They don't forget.
They absolutely do not. Jordynne Grace, she's ugly with a hard Y, that's for sure. But it was the hard R that caused a bit of drama here for Tessa Blanchard, right? And you know what? See here on Fog Wrestling, I'm all about forgiveness, right?
Aye.
I'm all about forgiving people. Mad to think she's 29, which just puts into perspective, 5 years ago, she was the TNA World Champion. Let's be honest, right?
Had her career ruined, wasted.
You know, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. The sticks and stones, by making her World Champion, near broke TNA. That is like one of the final nails in the coffin. It should never have been World Champion. Can we just get that out there?
I mean, I can see where you're coming from, but I think TNA was going down the shitter anyway. I mean, for all we know, that could have been a last throw of the dice. Let's stick the
yeah, I know, but see when the Titanic was sinking, they didn't go, right, let's plant C4 at the other side of the ship. You know what I mean? They just...
I might have levelled things out.
Well, I might have levelled things out, but you know what I mean? See when one of the towers fell in 9/11, they didn't drop the other... Oh, right, they did. You know what I mean? So, yeah, brother. You know what I mean? But yeah, she's so racist. You know what? I didn't even know she was racist. This has just came to light to me recently. It goes to show how much TNA's been out the loop.
For you to... You said you don't know that she is racist. We don't know. Nobody knows. She might not be.
It's not caught on tape.
But what, one time?
One time. I'm coming.
Do you think Hogan's racist?
Yeah. He said a racist thing. Does that make him racist? He says he's not. He says he's sorry, so I'm going to believe the Hulkster. But so, she said she's sorry.
She's apologised to the person that she said it to. And to this day, they seem to be friends. They've been pictured together. So, I mean, that's good enough for me.
Did Booker T say he's sorry?
Yeah, did Booker... Listen, see if you're going to cancel everybody... Either everybody can say the M-word or nobody can say the M-word. It's just not fair to try and cancel and ruin the lives of every white person that says it, but black people get to say it as many times as... I mean, look at the rap game, man. I see rap music, I think it's alright, it's decent, but look how many... I mean, you literally can't... You can't finish a song without that word being said.
This is Eminem.
I mean, yeah, I'm sure he said it as well.
Maybe
he doesn't feel comfortable saying it as many times. But look, yeah, did Booker T get cancelled? No, Booker T... I mean, if any...
It was 96, brother.
I'm pretty sure Hulk Hogan came up and said to Booker T, don't worry about it.
Aye.
It's alright.
It's alright, I use it all the time, brother.
No, but no, it's mental, right? I mean, a lot of the wrestlers that Hogan worked with, man, they've come out and said... The black ones have come out and said that he was nothing but nice to them and he was always helpful to them, so... I think there is genuine people that were racist, and of course there is. Look at wrestling, especially in the... Especially decades ago. Look at the 70s, 80s. Come on. You would have definitely got racists in there, but for me, Hulk Hogan's not one of them. I mean, Teddy Long came out and says that Ric Flair basically called him the M-word.
Yeah, and treated him like he was a second-class citizen.
But, you know, people hold Ric Flair to, I don't know, a higher standard, whether it's because he's friends with Triple H or they thought he was a good wrestler and they didn't think Hogan was a good wrestler, therefore they bash Hogan for it. But Any time I've heard a black wrestler that worked with Hogan come out and speak about him, they've always had nothing but positive things to say about him. And you can't even argue, well, they're only kissing his ass, because, like, why would those guys get them kissing Hogan's ass in 2025 or 2024, whatever, 2023? That's not going to benefit them in the slightest.
No.
So you know what? It could have just been Hogan was using that word and he shouldn't have been using it, and he's apologised. I mean, just because you say like one word, does that mean you hate an entire race? Absolutely not.
Well, when I sing the song, I self-censor it.
Anyone who says that's a liar, by the way. See if you're singing a rap song and it's got the M word. See if you're singing along to it. See if you say that you can't. You're talking shite, man. You're lying.
Think Hogan did?
What, when he sings it?
Aye.
Nah, he probably turns up the volume at that part, like. But you know, it's just nonsense, man. We need to just stop pretending here. So what a shite. Anyway, let's get back to Tessa Blanchard. So, wrestling fan, she was wrestling Jordan Grace during the match at Genesis, and there was chants that she's a racist, and basically it happened multiple times throughout the night. Now, some people are saying it was a lot of the people in attendance. Some people are saying it wasn't many. I mean, it was enough to notably hear it. So, you know, it's not a good look.
No, it's not. It's absolutely not. I mean, I wonder if TNA actually thought about this before rehiring her. Where was TNA last night?
Don't know. I don't know where TNA Genesis was, but
well, I know where they are most of the time.
The Impact Zone. But you know what? Just fucking why not just let it go? Seriously, why not just move on? She said one word that began with N. You know, I don't think it's that deep.
Yeah, you know what? If people want to chant this, I mean, freedom of expression and all that stuff, but there is genuinely people out there like that are going to put her as a worse human being than Benoit. You know what I mean? It's like, as I said at the beginning, sticks and stones may break our bones. But
well, look, I can't say Benoit's a horrible human being.
Yeah, I know, but...
So I don't agree with that. But, I mean, if we're talking about what committed the bigger crime...
That's my point, though.
And some people probably think what she did is a bigger crime,
and to me, that doesn't sit right with me.
But that's wrestling fans for you. Anyway, I mean, we've seen black wrestlers come out and defend Tessa. When she first came back, Moose was like, "Welcome back, champ." And, like, last time I checked, Moose is definitely black.
I don't know if you know this, but you're an African-American male.
Yeah, so, I mean...
The Vince McMahon promo in 2005, how fucking great was that? Him and Shelton.
It was very great. So, yeah, I remember Moose said that, "Welcome home," and then we had some fucking TNA fans, some woman saying... She quoted Moose saying, "Woman beater welcoming back a black racist and the bully, two disgusting ass people." And then Moose replied, "Go and eat a burger, fatty." And then I remember that caused a bit of outrage, and he got accused of fat shaming and all this. But it's like, so hold on, how can I don't understand this internet logic, man. People think that they can go on the internet and call somebody out and, you know, call them a bully or a racist or disgusting person, this and that. But then when they get shots fired back, man, they want to fucking start crying.
Yeah, I know, and you know what? The person is fat, so it's factual.
And she also made like a reference to her racist ass big square ugly square jaw, referring to Tessa Blanchard. So it's like, how can you say someone's got a square jaw? How can you try and?
She's almost got that Jennifer Carpenter square jaw.
I don't think Tessa Blanchard's ugly, but she has got like a, you know, a strong jawline.
A pronounced jaw.
But how can this person seriously come out and criticise the looks of Tessa Blanchard? And then when Moose calls her a fatty, she gets so offended. Oh man!
Hypocritical, folks.
The toxic masculinities. Well, what were you? What was it when you were calling her out? You know, I just don't get it. So yeah, look, TNA fans, I've seen a lot.
I like Moose.
I've seen some Twitter account. I think Moose is a guy that could maybe end up in WWE. I've seen some accounts saying, "Oh, this made me forget that I love TNA wrestling fans just because they were chanting she's a." I mean, move the fuck on. Like, it's not. I just don't get it, man. I have not seen one black wrestler come out right and say anything bad about Tessa Blanchard in the last like 6 months since she started coming back. Yet all you get is the fucking white knights coming out in defense. I mean, the wrestler.
No black knights.
No, the wrestler that she actually called the M word and spat on. I mean, she's forgive her, and they've been in photos together. Like I said, Moose welcomed her back to the company. Mercedes Moné has been liking Tessa Blanchard's posts and stuff like that. And the last time I checked, they're all black. Yeah, I mean, it's all the white people like Chelsea Green, the ones like that have been, pissing their pants.
There is nothing more, ironic than a white liberal getting offended for every other race on the planet.
Yeah, look, you just need to let it go. Tessa Blanchard back. I mean, like, if she starts going around killing people that are black, then I'll say, right, you know what, I think she should be banned for the wrestling business.
I think she should be killed, Jesus Christ.
But,
Execution.
I mean, if it's just one word that she said in a heated moment back in the day, then, you know what, I would give her another chance.
Back in the day? How long ago was it?
Years ago.
20 years ago?
About 4 or 5 years ago.
Back in the day? Well, fucking don't label it back in the day, man. Well, no, I 2020, back in the day, damn it.
Well, that is back in the day. I mean, it's basically...
No, I'd say in terms of wrestling, back in the day is like 20
Well, back
plus.
in Tessa Blanchard's day, because she's not wrestled in 5 years.
Fair enough. Anyway, joke.
Aye, joke went over your head. Anyway, what did Joe Hendry have to say? He talked about the fans. He said that he's going to be he's proud of TNA and he's going to be the life, the heart of TNA. I mean, cut a promo. He also talked about wrestling John Cena. He wants to wrestle John Cena. He thinks he can go toe to toe with John Cena on the mic. So, I mean, we'll see if Joe Hendry gets a match with John Cena. I've heard rumours that people think that John Cena could potentially win the TNA belt to break the 17.
No.
And that would be embarrassing in my eyes if that happened.
The only way that happens is if WWE want to propel TNA to the stratosphere. It's just not going to happen. Actually, the worst thing for Joe Hendry if he wanted to face Cena was winning the belt.
Yeah, I mean, come on. I just don't think that we should be getting that at all. We also seen a couple of WWE... I mean, I'm all for TNA. I'm all for Joe Hendry coming and having a match with Joe Hendry. I mean, I'm all for Joe Hendry having a match with John Cena in WWE. Or, if John does want to go to... But that shouldn't be part of John Cena's 17th record-breaking... I mean, they can have a match, but if John Cena's going to break the record, it has to be with WWE.
It's all good having banter. All Big John to TNA. He doesn't do Raw or SmackDown, man.
True.
So fuck, how are we getting him to the Impact zone?
That is very fucking true. Anyway, who else appeared on Genesis? We got Axiom and Fraxium. They appeared. They looked at the Hardys as the Hardys defended the TNA Tag Team titles. Turns out Fraxium will be on this week's Thursday's Impact. They'll be taking on the Rascals. So, could be a future match.
It's not even WWE, man. It's NXT, isn't it? They really need to sort this out.
Why? Well, I mean, at least that's the champs. At least they're sending the tag team champs to TNA. And it looks like they potentially could be doing Hardys versus Fraxium. Tag champs versus tag champs. So
yeah.
I'll let that one slide. That's one of the better. But I mean, see when they send Ashanti Adonis. I mean, who are you kidding?
I know, but like, I think TNA should be trying to get like actually good guys, like like actual stars in WWE. Like, I'm not saying every week, but like when you do have a pay-per-view, why not have Cody Rhodes in the front row, for example? But the problem is, I mean, we talk about it in every fit.
I think you need to
the WWE
down, man.
The WWE guys can't even fucking appear weekly.
Yeah, and the deal seems to be a TNA NXT crossover. I mean, you're talking about them getting top guys for Raw or SmackDown.
No,
they can't even get mid-card guys for NXT.
How many?
No, but hold on. I think that they need to start sending better people for NXT first. Then maybe we can talk. Look at who they send. I mean, look at NXT. They got the champ Jordan Grace, and they got Joe Hendry, the guy that was involved for the title for like about a full year.
No, but I'm going to disagree. You know why? Because CCM Punk, right, for so many years, he had a hard-on for things. Oh, we can't mention New Japan or TNA or ROH. Well, here you've got the perfect opportunity, Punk, Phil Brooks, to actually go to TNA, because Triple H has got the forbidden door open. Why not? Why can't CM Punk go to TNA, return, after 20 years?
Maybe he doesn't want to.
Oh, maybe he doesn't want to, but I think that's a wee bit hypocritical. To be honest.
How?
Because he spent all those years fucking bashing McMahon, or we're not allowed to mention them, we're not allowed to go and wrestle with dates in Japan. I'm not saying the Impact Zone's Japan, but it's the same premise. He's got the opportunity to go. I don't even know who's in charge of TNA, but they need to fucking push the envelope. See, if you were going to sell out and give up all your rights to Triple H and Big Nose, at least get something out of it.
Right, well, listen, I think they just need to get better people for NXT, but if you want to jump to the top of the line and expect Cody and Roman Reigns, then, I mean, that's fucking good for you, but that's not going to happen.
Is there no any Samoans in TNA?
No,
you try to tell
so.
me the Tammy Tongo Mongo brothers couldn't do a match in TNA?
Well, they probably could, but again, you're just, I mean, you're trying to run before you can walk. I mean, WWE's not even sent TNA anybody
The
decent
real
yet.
winners on this earth did that. You don't want to do what everyone else does, right? You want to run. You don't want to walk. Look at my jobbers that have walked. But look at my the stars that have ran.
Well, you know what? I think they should actually at least get decent people for NXT first, and then you can worry about getting people for Raw and SmackDown. No, I mean, you think they're going to go for sending a Shanti Adonis to the World Champion? Fucking hell, wind your neck in.
Yeah,
How
but
can
that's the problem, though. That is the fucking conundrum.
What is the conundrum?
We are getting shite like the
Yeah,
Shanti.
so that, like I said, I think they should be sending better people for NXT.
Is there many people better than him?
Piss off.
Like who?
Let's just move on to the next topic here.
Right, let's move on.
Aye, because there's nobody better.
TNA's better. Do your drink.
There's nobody better in NXT than Ashanti Adonis.
How many people are better than him then?
Fucking pretty much the whole roster.
Oh, that's fucking burying a guy for no reason. Oh, well, Charlie Dempsey's better than him?
Right, no, well, not him.
Oh, well, there you go then.
I said pretty much the whole roster. I didn't say Charlie Dempsey. Fuck me.
Yeah, but Cora Jade appeared.
Well, that's an improvement, isn't it?
Is it?
Frax. Right, let's just end the fed. I'm not here to argue with a retard, man. If you're going to claim that isn't a bigger deal than fucking Ashanti Adonis. Ashanti Adonis
is the fucking man. Alright, No.
He must be paying
I'm
you.
fucking reeling you in here and you're taking the bait.
Nah, I don't.
Like a good wee fatty. Like, come on, fire back. Let's go. Next talking point.
No, none.
What do you mean? TNA have sent JBL to WWE, so why can't they?
That's
Why not fucking? Why not?
That's a good trade, isn't it?
Why not get someone good back? Hold on, you were talking about a couple of days ago who are wanting to get The Rock for real now. I can't mention CM Punk.
As a joke,
Well, no, I don't think it is a joke.
The Rock's not going, is he?
He went to NXT, mate.
NXT works with WWE.
Oh no, the TNA works with WWE now. Partnership.
Yeah, but I mean, come on, that's a alright, okay. Right.
No, but what?
Yeah, did WWE have a partnership with fucking ICW?
Answer me this.
Is The Rock going to turn up there?
Well, Triple H did, right? You know what? What was the point of this partnership if TNA's just getting guys they were getting 6 months ago for NXT? It's fucking pointless. They've sold it. They've sold themselves down the river.
Hence, I said they need to start getting better people for NXT. I thought.
But fucking NXT shite. We need to move beyond NXT.
Well, then that quickly becomes not a fucking fair trade.
How?
Because if WWE give TNA TNA can't give anybody to WWE the level of that.
They can fucking throw the Hardys in.
And that's what they've got, man.
The Hardys, Joe Hendry.
They've already gave them Joe Hendry.
Well, yeah. Bypass NXT like a fucking motorway and get onto the motor. You know what I mean? Come on. Did you see PCO, by the way? We haven't even addressed this. He went on GCW, whipped out the TNA belt, put it on a chair, and broke it in half with a sledgehammer and cut a promo about how shit TNA was. Apparently it was a shit, and now he's been fired.
What a guy.
You say, what a guy, but I mean, I'm thinking...
Why don't they send him to NXT?
He's 58-year-old. Why is he...
Biting the hand that feeds him?
Aye, pretty much.
I don't know, but that's pretty much it. That's all the news.
Well, I mean, if you were to pick someone from NXT to go to TNA, who would it be?
Either one of the champions or someone who's been a champion.
So, like a who? Like an Omos?
Let me see, champion.
Fucking Omos.
You're a fucking spastic, man. No offense.
That's no nice terminology to use.
I don't care. Cancel me, right?
Almost,
Trick Williams, I would send.
No, not
I mean,
Trick Williams.
you could say Obafemi, right? But I mean, he's just won the belt. I mean, I would send him someone that's actually got a bit of name value, man, like
Like
Trick
The Rock?
Williams.
Yeah. Fuck me, man. Who stuck the knife into you? Some wee bit of banter here about a shite company.
You're talking shit.
No, the TNA have sold it. I'm actually disgusted at how bad they've sold it here. They've sold it, and you're right, they've sold it for the Diddy guys on NXT.
Yeah, they're not even getting half decent guys for NXT. But anyway, guys, this
Apart
video's...
from the Adonis, that guy, I've seen big stuff for him. You know?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. There we go, guys. Anyway, this video has absolutely seen its end. Leave it down below. What do you make of the hard R's, the hard Y's, and all that good stuff? But you know what? Fog Wrestling is the place to be for 2025. Till then, peace.